I am Anthony from HashersNet, and welcome to the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Store Exclusives, Shatterglass, and Studio Series 86 tier list panel. For this episode, I am behind the scenes as a producer, so let me present to you your host for today, live from the internet, input from Inputs, Reviews, and Customs.
That's right, baby. I am the in-PUT. You can't miss me because it spells input. And guys, starting off with the lady of the hour who's never sour, maybe a little angry at times, Danny Dolphin. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the lovely people where they can find you, and then go in alphabetical order, just like the screen shows.
Well, you can find my friendly face all over the internet. Just Google me, but no. Yeah, Danny Dolphin on YouTube and Instagram. Those are the safest places to find me. Where can they find you, Mr. Godbot?
Well, my crabby face, because you got the smiley face. I got the crabby face. Mine's all over everywhere. I mean, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, here. There's the Godbot Facebook page. Honestly, just Google it. It's pretty easy. If you even go to one video and go down in the description, literally everything is there. I use the stuff. Don't know the addresses. That's it. I'm done.
All right, cool. Hi, everyone. My name is Raziel Kane, and I'm the voice acting spotlight guy. And also, I do lame toy reviews, and I try to edit them as best as I can, and I'm never successful. But you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and in the Ottawa area. It's your cue, Ninja Bill.
Oh, okay. So, hello, folks. By the way, real quick, hello, everyone who is in chat. Welcome to the show. I see you all out there, some new faces as well as some old, and we all appreciate you showing up, giving us your time. Thank you very much. And I am Ninja Bill, Shinobi Biru on Facebook, Ninja Bill on T-Formers. That's really where I'm at nowadays. You can find me. That's pretty. I just pretty much, talk about toys, and it's on to TFA.
Well, Weep Grog now, Weep Nitty Bong. I'm TFA 1024, the TF Addict. You can find me here on YouTube. You can also find me on Instagram, as well as on my alt account on Instagram, the TF Addict, which is where I will be posting, hopefully soon, Transformers toy pictures, news, and the usual thing that you can expect from Transformers accounts. I'm very tired. I literally just woke up.
Okay.
All right. And on that note, what are we doing here today? Just like the last few weeks, we are ranking the top exclusive Transformers figures from the last three series of Earthrise, of War for Cybertron trilogy. Let me just say that 2.0 because, obviously it's not 2010 anymore. And we're also going to be arguing amongst each other about why Earthrise RC is the greatest Transformers figure of all time.
Actually, she's not on this list.
But
okay, let me pull her out. All right, hold on. I got the if you
now
add
just like
the
last couple of weeks, we do have objections. We do have 3 objections that each one of us can use whenever we undecidedly get something wrong and somebody disagrees completely with us. And those objections will end up landing somewhere in the middle. So, for example, if Hot Rod, Studio 86 Hot Rod, gets put in an S and Gotbot disagrees and uses his objection and throws it down in F, then that sucker lands in a C. That's just how it works.
Unless it's the last one.
And then, if there is, say, a tie, let's say if it lands in S and he wants to rank it in C, then we go to the chat to see whether or not if that figure gets ranked A or B. Now, if you don't use all of your objections by the time this is over with, you can use whatever objections that you have remaining to move whatever figure that you want into whatever rating that you feel it properly deserves on your part.
I thought we could only use one at the end.
Yeah, you can keep one for the end. You can only keep one, and then this one you put in a new category, and it's not a calculation. It just, if you say it's S, it's S. If you say it's
but don't tell me to keep all 3 till the end.
Nah, just one. It only counts for
To
one.
answer your question, Ultra Marcus in chat, that RC is going to be the one coming out. So that we
Yeah,
show
the
there.
86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while we're sitting here and we're waiting to get started, let's actually go ahead and get started. Anthony, bring up that tier list. And Anthony is our backstage producer this week because StreamYard only allows 6 people if you're not paying for it, which is fine. Now, with all of that said, all of that out of the way, thank you to everyone who joined us in the live stream. And you know what? Let's go ahead. And Brian, I respect your opinion. Let's see. Now, since I'm up first because I am the N-PUT, that's just how it works, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of being full of myself. I will take.
You go first.
Let's see. Let's take. I'm kind of looking at the list right now. Let's take the Studio Series 86 Spike and Daniel combo figure, whatever. It's in the 3rd row, right there. Let's go ahead and.
This one's Daniel.
Is it Daniel?
Oh no, that was the Spike with the bumblebee. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's the 2-pack. Okay.
The Target exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee.
So we're doing Buzzworthy too.
Let's take the Studio Series Spike itself right there next to Cliff Jumper. Let's throw him down in D because at the end of the day, Hasbro, humans have eyeballs. Okay? Just saying. You can't give us a figure with unpainted eyes.
Which one is that? Is that the core class?
Yeah.
Yeah, the core class. Yeah. So that's my pick. Danny, I'm passing the torch over to you. Come on, #save Hot Rod. What do you got?
No, I'm gonna say that I kind of got the mixed up last time. I put Soundwave in, I guess, the Netflix one, because like I really like the figure. I'm not sure if the transformation is like superior or anything, but like I love the robot mode. Like I said, I liked having it when other people couldn't get it from Netflix. Like it just made me feel like I was better than people for like a couple months. And but since you couldn't get it, I'd probably put it in not an S, like A-ish. But I think the robot mode, it's so much better and cleaner than the Siege one. I just like it so much,
So the Netflix Soundwave in A?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I would have went with S, but I'm not objecting to an S.
Well, I know a lot of people were mad about not being able to get it. So like as much as I like to think I feel better for having a toy and someone else doesn't, I mean, no, I felt bad for people, to be honest with you.
I think if it went in S, the only thing that's holding it back is that stupid yellowing issue.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And the butt flap is a little strange. That's what I say too. I don't like that floppy flap.
Who doesn't love butt flaps? You can cover your bum.
All right, what's your pick?
Who am I going to pick? Let's take. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'll take my boy Wheeljack again. I'll throw him in like a B. I think that's what he's been in the other two. Let's just get him out of the way. I think it was a B. I don't remember if it was a B or a C. I'll say a B. If anybody really objects, must put him lower. I mean, we can. I'm not that picky.
No, I mean he's not a repack. He's a repaint of himself. Like he had a different paint job. So I think he's good for. That was I think that was the second release, because then Kingdom was the third one.
Yeah, you're right.
Man of the hour, TFA. What you got, man? What are you picking?
Let's go ahead and do the Quintesson Pit of Judgment set. And it's going to be up at the top, the 5th one in. And I'm going to put that at S.
Yeah.
I adore the Quintessons so much. I'm into those freaky designs. And I also like that we had a toy of the Bailiff and Krenix. And they even went ahead and did like a cardboard display based on the iconic scene from the 86 movie.
Yeah.
They did no wrong.
I agree.
They did the or I said the Bailiff. What the heck's the guy's the name of
the judge? Or
no, not the judge. I'm trying the name of the one guy that's not really, he doesn't transform. He's the one with the sword. Yeah, prosecutor. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a good pick.
Yeah. I like that. It's the only cardboard display too that I actually kept and used. So
I never opened mine. That's the type of figure that you won't get that
Argument
same
for that.
packaging with taking away the plastic in the future. You know, having that
Nah,
figure
you won't.
sealed, like we just on set, is sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also,
Ninja-
the remold of the Alicon for the bailiff is really cool.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Love
Ninja Bill, time to move in the shadows and tell
Okay,
us.
not sure I see it, but there should be a Netflix 2-pack of Optimus Primal and Rat Trap. I think it's second row. Is that it? Second row, second one in?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
it?
you only have the Optimus Primal in there, but that fits.
But yeah, that's
We
Yeah,
were-
let's go ahead and put that in A and or B. I'm not sure which, but look, I loathe the Rat Trap, the portrait, but I love the colors of the Primal. I think it's the best colors you could get of him, in my opinion, anyways. He was solid. He was a good chunky bot. So yeah.
Now I'm going to use my one of my objections on that, and I'm going to
Okay.
move that sucker down to D,
Put-
because he has the same issues that Optimus Primal had last time. That the plastic on the chest is real flimsy. It feels like every time I transform it, I feel like it's going to break. It's not a fun transformation because of that, and I can't. So
I actually skipped all Primal, and I kept my original Optimal Optimus in my chug.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
here's the thing. So recently, I actually picked up the RED Optimus Primal, and he's replaced the Netflix on my shelf because that RED Primal, though it does not transform, is a sturdy, chunky, hefty toy and more posable than the Netflix one. So he's actually replaced it.
I just like the Rat Trap because it looks like he snorted cocaine.
I
Red.
literally threw that
He's
red
got, like,
toy on the wall.
he's got like a white deco on his nose. It just looks funny to me. Called
Right. Third image from the top, Nemesis Prime. Put that mofo in S.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My friend Pierre Paul got me that for a Christmas gift. Let's say it was around that time, and I absolutely adore the fact that this is first the Siege mold. So I didn't have the Siege mold, so I got this one. All the accessories, the colors, it's fantastic. So this is an S.
I can definitely.
You know what's funny about this too is he also has a yellowing issue, but it works for him because I believe one of the original Armada toys, the deluxe one, actually went with like a more yellowing or yellowish like design instead of like what Takara would do and do like silver. So if it yellows, it's like, hey, you could have like an Armada inspired Nemesis Prime. And I have two. I mean, I bought a second one offhand of my buddy from Instagram to get one that's nice and new and complete and just pristine looking. And then I have my yellowed one. So it works. Like that's one of the few figures where the yellowing works. It sucks.
I've been
I will
lucky
say-
with yellowing.
I will say this about that back little gray area. I don't understand why that wasn't molded in black as well. It's just a weird choice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will take. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to break hearts quite yet, or
Don't yet. Save it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Savor the flavor.
I feel nothing.
Just rip the Band-Aid, man.
Just rip the Band-Aids. I'm getting mixed results. Okay, I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid, and I'm gonna take the Sharkticon, and I'm gonna put it in D.
Ooh.
Mainly because of the guy cannot kick outward. His whatever joint they use, I think it's a universal joint. The hip section is too big, so he can't kick outward. It just kills any outward movement of articulation, and I won't even say it irritates me. It's just one of those things where it's like they should have shaved down like maybe a millimeter or two to give clearance for that hip to be able to kick outward. I just don't.
It's pretty sad when the Cyberverse toy, the same toy of Noah for Cyberverse, actually had better articulation than the main line. That's just pretty
I
sad.
skipped them. Like everything about the Quintessence, I love, but I skipped everything. just because of budget. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I heard good stuff.
Do you mean in
about that guy.
robot mode? Or
Can't-
in
Yeah.
stock mode?
In robot mode, he can't
Yeah.
kick outward. You can't get like if you're looking at the figure dead on and you move the legs to do a splits, like a Van Damme type of split. He can't do it. He can't move his legs out hardly at all.
It's been a
Because
while.
molded
I
detail,
can't recall.
the molded detail blocks it. So
Okay, I couldn't remember is all.
I can't
I'm
say
old, I
much.
don't
I have
remember
8 of
things.
them.
All right, Danny, what do you got?
Wait, I'll put the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime S just for you input.
Oh
I love
yeah.
it, too, for input and me.
I know, it just he always has the
The
Shattered.
colors are great.
I will say
Oh, I love
what really
purple.
kind of what I love about that set. I mean, it's kind of like I guess like a cop out or whatever. But if you take that Nemesis Prime trailer, you can have and then you can order like a toy hack set that turns that Nemesis trailer into Shatterglass Prime's trailer, and it just takes it so much higher from the S tier to sky's the limit kind of thing.
I just have
see,
my.
I didn't buy that one only because of I was hoping for we get a Toxitron, not that one, but hey.
I feel like Toxitron would be too obscure if they decided to read.
I'm kind of hoping for a Generation Selects Toxitron of the G2 Prime mold. So hopefully,
Maybe. I also in talks of the trailer. I have Shattered Glass just take Dead Prime's trailer. I don't know why, but I feel like that fits him.
That's what I did too.
Hey,
Godbot, what are you picking?
My turn.
Yep.
Well, let's get this one out of the way. The turd that is Chromia, and put that right now because that's garbage. It never should have been released the first time, let alone second.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
It
just
is
utter
Horrible
garbage.
figure. I hate that figure.
what's
Okay,
the
I
difference?
won't object because it's the next Netflix color because it just doesn't do it for me. But I love the Siege one.
You have
Yeah.
issues like serious. You need psychological help. It's
No,
Raz,
she was
get this
great.
really
I have
pretty.
Nightbird too. Where's Nightbird
yeah.
in that list?
I have the Nightbird too, and she's also garbage.
No, she's a little loose, but you put some Kiki and she's good.
No,
that
trash.
mold is terrible. That mold is,
Well, I tell you,
that
like,
mold is terrible.
ankles are loose, the hips are loose, the thigh swivel is loose. Can't bend a knee without having to turn that junk on the leg. The crotch
Her
piece
bikini
or
falls off.
Yeah, the
It's
bikini's
top
annoying.
knob. What do we have
Yeah,
in
the
C?
back-
What am I missing? What do we have there in C?
That's
That's
the
that
Netflix
Primal.
Primal.
Ah, the Netflix Primal. Yeah,
Yep.
okay, thanks.
All right, TFA, what are you picking, man? You're up.
Let us go with Beastwall Ravage Comrade. He's gonna be by Tricranius. I want to put that boy up in S.
Yep. Agreed.
Wait. I object.
What?
Really?
I would like to move him down to B. I object.
So he's gonna go A.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
And
Let's.
the objection is
can I
based
still move
on-
him to C and call it so he'll go to B?
Now, if you move
No,
him
then
to
it goes
C,
to the vote of A or B.
Object yourself. Also,
Mhm.
why are you objecting?
Because look, it's the same problems I had. Look, he's okay, but I had the same problems with this mold that I had with the Cheetor mold, and the Cheetor mold is crap. Dennis will back me up on this. It's not
Look,
great.
I mean, I'm not going to object this because I tell you how bad I think it is. First, I don't think it looks anything like Beast Wars Ravage. Secondly, I think the mold is so bad that I explicitly not only skipped this set, but I explicitly ordered the Transart Ravage instead of supporting this because I think it's such a garbage mold that it shouldn't ever be used or see the light of day again.
Yeah, the
Nah,
trans-
So
Probably
you guys
better
put it
than
up there,
G4.
and I
I
can't
loved
argue
it.
because I don't have experience. But all I can tell you is it's such a bad mold that it
Cheetor
was
was a bad mold.
instant pass for me. And maybe it is good. Maybe this one's good. I don't know. But the Cheetor
No,
is
it's
so
not.
bad that it made me skip this. Take that for what it's worth.
I mean, I will say the base mold of Cheetor isn't perfect. It definitely has a
Isn't
lot of flaws. but I
perfect?
feel like they
I
But
would strongly
feel
object
like
to that too,
Ravage-
but
I feel like with Ravage, they took it and they went a step higher with it, and they made it
Yeah.
work with that design. Because the only time we ever got like a more humanoid design for this depiction or this depiction of Ravage from Beast Wars was like an old exclusive. So
Yeah.
you know, we traveled
in
now.
alternators too. We got one in alternators as well. So
Yeah, but that was a car that turned into a cat. I'm talking
Well-
about like.
well, no, we had two versions in alternators. You had the Jaguar who turned into a Ravage, but we also had a what was it? It was he turned into a humanoid.
Corvette. It was a Corvette and it was a
Corvette,
recolored
yeah.
track.
I don't remember. I didn't follow alternators, but I just speaking solely based on the original model for that design, I feel like it pulled it off really well. I mean, like I said, the mold's not like everyone said, Cheetor's mold ain't perfect, and I even have some issues with Ravage. Like I kind of wish he had different feet because it's literally just like Cheetor's feet and everything. But I think it was a cool set to release around the time of Kingdom. You got to recreate the whole scene from Beast Wars, and you got a really cool looking Ravage out of it.
All right, Ninja Bill, you're up, man. What's your pick?
Let's go ahead and grab the king himself, Grimlock, and put him into S.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him into S.
Oh, yeah.
If I could, I'd put every single one of the Dinobots up
He's
there.
in D right now.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
Man.
Why
I-
did he come really?
I will say this
I-
about that Grimlock. I have almost okay, let me rephrase. Oracle has almost every Grimlock ever made by Hasbro or third party or whatever, right? And I've messed around with the Masterpiece, the all of them, right? Even the G1 KOs she has. That one was the first one in a long time where I was like, wow, just somebody actually nailed it. I mean,
This is one that Hasbro put
good.
care into.
I was good with my Black Mamba, and I had a lend of that one from a friend of the channel, Cyril. And he said, "Hey, you can review it." I said, "Sweet, sounds good." So I reviewed it, and Starscream wife started fiddling with it because she likes it. Who doesn't like Grimlock, right? And she told me, she said, "Forget Dinobots, forget if you were to get like go in for the whole group or whatever." She's like, "This is." Like when I think of Grimlock, this is what I think of. She said, "Just as a Transformers collector, you owe it to yours," and this is her exact quote, "you owe it to yourself to get this Grimlock." And I got it, and then I had access to the Masterpiece to review after it, and was like, "Wow, the Masterpiece is a hot, steaming pile of dog crap on a step compared to the Studio Series 86."
Yeah. And then you add some
It's
stickers
just such
to
a
it,
great figure.
and it's perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, my angel.
Raziel Kane, come on down from your PlayStation 2.
And okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I always forget what my name means to other people. I forget where I'm from. All right, what do I want to do? I'm gonna go with the Centurion drone with the accessory pack, and I'm gonna put that guy in D. Now, main reason is because there was a factory theft of about, I don't know, thousands of these figures, as the rumor goes, and they were sold on, I don't know, eBay Malaysia or whatever. It's been such a piss off to try to get this guy, who was again only on Hasbro Pulse exclusive or on Scalper site, and the distribution was terrible. He's just a repaint of Brunt, who I don't have, so I don't know if he's such a fantastic figure. I would have loved if Hasbro would have woken up and go, "Oh, maybe we should make just the accessory pack." So the Centurion drone itself, who doesn't look like the Centurion drone in the cartoons, I think that's a miss.
It would have been cool to see it in green.
I would've
They
gone-
were going more.
I would have gone C myself, but yes, for the same reasons.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Ninja Bill. Like I have Brunt, and I really like it, but I agree with everything that Raziel said, as well. Especially being in Canada, like we were shafted.
Yep.
And I was lucky. I happened to get, I'll say, most of the accessories. I didn't get roller, but I got all the other accessories by our buddy Dragonfly. A lot of us here know Dragonfly. He did a resin cast of most of that set for me. So I got the set itself. So I think if you were able to get it, it was probably good. But I think the fact that it was on, the manufacturer's own site, and that's really the only way you could get, like, I didn't like the way it rolled out either. Yeah. I mean, C or D, not because it's bad, not because the accessories are bad, but because the business that went into its release was bad.
Yeah.
And I want to say this about Roller. I want to say this about Roller and Optimus Prime's Ion Blaster that's in that set. A, the Ion Blaster is way too big for Earthrise Optimus Prime.
It is.
Yeah.
And B, I don't understand the Roller because it's gray plastic painted that dark shade of blue. So to me, it's like, why didn't you just cast it in that dark shade of blue and then put the paint on, say, Shockwave and who else? Who else was in that? Says like Soundwave and Megatron, right? Yeah. Why didn't you just add more paint to the little bitty guys there instead of putting this giant blue blob of paint on the Roller?
Yeah.
And painting those little guys yourself, I don't know who else has done it. I know I did. But painting those little guys yourself is a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Now, since it is my turn, and I will have a quick announcement to make that Ninja Bill, you've been in the ring for a while, man, and your tag team partner has got his hand out, and you need to get out of the ring. You got to make that hot tag so you can tag in T-Fan Page 101.
Bring in Brian. Thanks for having me, guys. Brian, I took Brian's spot because he had, other obligations, and now that he's here, absolutely, man. So, thanks everyone for having me.
You stay in that chat. Don't go too far.
Real quick, Ninja Bill, do all the world a favor and tell them where they can find you one last time before you leave.
Okay, and that was my dog yapping to say goodbye. I am, of course, Ninja Bill Reviews on YouTube. You can find me on tformers.com as Ninja Bill. You can also find me on Facebook as Shinobi Biru. Reads just as it says there, Shinobi Biru. Thanks for having me, everyone. And awesome sauceum. And let's see where the rest of this list goes. So, Brian, come on.
We'll see you in the chat, good buddy.
Okay, so Brian's gonna do his pose for a minute. He lasted 90 seconds on my channel. Just straight face.
I'm glad that Brian's being so inconspicuous.
Oh, you blinked. That's it. It's ruined, man. We know you're not
sharing contest.
Yeah, we know you're alive. Yeah.
Is this on? Is this on?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Can you hear me? Is it on?
Yeah, we can hear
While
you.
you got
Can you hear me?
while you got the mic up to your face, why don't you
Hold
go
on.
ahead,
Is it on? Can you hear me?
introduce yourself and tell everyone where they can find you.
Hi, I'm the Perceptor Fan 9000. That's my YouTube channel, obviously. I'm Brian from YouTube and maybe MySpace, a little bit of Twitter. There's also Facebook, I guess, probably.
Good God.
Yeah, MySpace is the number one source of. I don't think anyone knows.
And don't forget, guys, if you really want to check out what Brian's doing minute to minute, don't forget to check out his live journal and his Zanga.
Yeah, my OnlyFans, where I post pictures of Transformers toes.
Jesus Christ.
That's the safest place to find Brian on the internet.
Oh my God.
Brian, only from you.
Yeah, Brian OnlyFans would be weird.
Yep.
Now, I will say, because Brian hasn't been here at all, and I feel like it would be totally unfair for me to go before Brian gets a pick. Brian, take your pick, man. Take your pick before I do. What are you going to pick? Where are you going to put it?
I want to say Rekgar going into S because there
You might want
are
to take a
very
look too,
few
Brian.
things that I would. What?
You might want to take a look too at what's already been up there, see if you want to use any of your objections while you're at it.
Yep.
And
okay.
Ninja Bill already used one of your objection.
Well, that's
Ninja Bill's objection, though.
That's Ninja Bill.
Yeah,
though.
that's
I'm pretty
Ninja Bill's
Brad
objection.
gets 3.
Really?
Yeah, Brian gets
alright.
3. Brian gets 3.
But
Okay.
don't use them all at once.
Yay! I get more objections because I'm late.
And we should put B4 Rabbit back in S.
Let me put
It
it
makes
down.
up
At
for the
least you
fact
didn't
that I
wake
got
up.
mad listening in, and you chose Grimlock for S, and I was like, I was going to do that, but Rekgar, I think should be an
I
S
agree.
because I mean, there's not really much to complain about. If anything, it's very minor things. What, he doesn't come with a gun, and the app crunch might be a little loose. I don't know what else to say about it. That's problematic. So.
And Ninja Bill wants to know if he could still use his remaining 2 objections from chat. No
Sure.
way, buddy. You had
Aw.
your chance to use them, so no way, Jose.
That's it, man.
So
Wow.
Sorry. If it
Wow.
makes you feel any better, whenever a
Hardcore.
comment comes up, it blocks me.
Yeah.
So
Ninja Bill got so screwed on this one, man. I feel so
He
bad.
did. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
now I will say for Ninja Bill, when we do get down to the last little bit of when we're all using our last objections and stuff after all of this is over,
He
I will
deserves one.
I'll give you 1 objection then to be able to move whatever you want to be able to move to wherever you want to.
I
Now
blame Anthony for being a cheapskate, not paying for the stream.
but you have to spend over $250 on Whole Foods.
All right, we got to pick up because we're at 40 minutes in.
all right. Well, let's pick it up real quick. Let's take that Bumblebee out of that 4-pack right there. And let's throw that sucker up to A.
What?
Because at the end of the day, I love the fact that is a reference to the yellow cliff jumper from G1, the G1 toy yellow cliff jumper, right? I love the fact that that's a thing. And on top of that, if you love the cliff jumper mold, you really can't hate on this because of that homage there. And if you hate on it, I kind of feel like it's just a head that people hate on, right? Oh, this is Bumblebee. It's supposed to be a bug. It's supposed to, whatever.
Yeah, but wasn't
Right?
We've only had one Generations figure that's a bug.
so technically this is Bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look at it as
That's
bumper
it, though.
too. Yeah.
He's
Bumper.
That's right.
Bumper.
I took
Bumper
off the
up,
pen
yeah.
and put the bumper head on it, right?
Yeah, you can do that. Or if you really wanted to, what I thought was really, if you got any kind of painting skills or whatever, you guys, the heads could be swapped between this and the cliff jumper and just repaint the heads. So then that way you could have a red Bumblebee, right? And then you could
Why
have a
don't you-
yellow cliff jumper.
I
Why don't
wanted to
you
get
just-
this Bumblebee.
Or if someone really wanted to, they could have made like a custom tap out.
Yeah.
You could have done.
I wanted to get
Yeah,
that
but they're-
Bumblebee.
Do I want to object to that? I don't know.
I just
I
want to
was
say
trying
I
to
wanted to get that Bumblebee and put him in my Transformers Prime Legacy shelf.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, okay.
Now, Danny Dolphin, your turn.
Well, I want to do one of those, Anthony, if you're still with us. I want to do one of those vote from the audience because I want to do Alita or whatever. Yeah, Alita 1. And yeah, I like it. I know it has so many issues, people the backpack, the non-backpack, and all that, but I love that. I made her I make her like kiss my other guys. She's awesome. So I want the fans to vote.
Why won't she kiss me?
So which
Where are you putting her? Where are you putting her, Danny?
I want the people in the chat to vote where to put her. One of those.
oh, this is gonna okay.
Oh, don't
all right.
do that.
No,
No.
that's what I'm doing.
Well,
Don't
don't
do
do
that.
Input. Input will say, "This is RC in red. Let's put her up in S."
Yeah, let's put her in S because Earthrise RC is the best mold ever. And
No,
that's just
she's
a
purity.
retool.
You know what? I
Alita-
got an idea. Okay, all the Canadians say aye.
Hi.
Aye.
There you go. We're taking over.
Okay. We have a C and a B.
Yeah, so
In
we
the
got
chat.
an E, we got an
She's
F,
old, bro.
We got an F.
Not great.
got a
I
B.
passed up on it.
I really
but
like
Toys
the
R
head
Us.
sculpt for some reason.
Okay,
I
put
never
her
bought
in
it.
B.
I passed it. It was easy
I'm
pass for
fine
me.
with B.
I saw it a
Alright.
bunch of times.
She tabbed better than RC did.
You know what? I'll say this: the only version of Alita that's better than that one is the Power of the Primes one. That's a jet.
Yeah, and that one sucks. This one has a nice feminine body. I put her with my other guys, and they kiss her.
But
and,
that one
like,
was also based on the Earth Wars game.
Mm-hmm.
So that says
Well,
that they
just
were
put it in C then. How about?
All right. No, B's good.
All right, Gabot, you're up, man. What are you taking a swing at?
I'm gonna take that crap little knob that transformed in one step by falling him on its face. I'm gonna put that in F.
Oh
That little
God.
Daniel, I think it was, the little spike that came in that 2-pack. Like, that's obviously
Yeah.
an F, right? Like, nobody's gonna disagree that was a waste of plastic and paint.
Because if you disagree, you're gonna lose a lot of membership.
Right.
I mean, I would, but I'm not going to waste an objection.
Yeah, me either.
All right, TFA?
Crap. It's my
TFA.
turn. Let's see here. I think I'll go ahead and take Bumblebee from Netflix. And I'm going to put that up in A.
What?
The reason why I'm putting it up in A is just for one reason alone. Walmart now owns that mold in a sense. We cannot get any repaints of the Volkswagen Bumblebee until Walmart's little contract with it just expires, and then Hasbro.
Same thing with
And they're famous for keeping the contracts for a long time.
I feel that this is absolutely one of the best deluxe Generation 1 inspired Bumblebees that we've ever gotten. What really holds it back is just that alone, the exclusivity of it, and also the fact that it kind of gypped us of like a proper repaint of Bug Bite and a couple of the other like mini bots. I feel like it does what it's supposed to do, how it's supposed to do it. It's just because of how the licensing and all the rights for this mold now work, we've just been kind of shafted. Yeah, and also it's an exclusive. It was hard to get, and it shouldn't have been hard to get.
Wasn't hard to get
I'm
here.
happy I got mine.
It's hard to
Well,
get down here.
I never saw it in the Ottawa area at all. I was on a stream with on the sit rep with Patriot Prime, and then I mentioned that was my white whale, and Lone Dragon in the chat said I have one, and he sold it to me. So I paid crazy shipping for it, but yeah, he's Toyax. He's one of my fave.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
What was wild
Canada.
I never saw the whole wave of Wave 2 at all. Like
I was like, that was Wave 1.
Yeah, they skipped from Wave 1. No, he was.
No,
he
we
was
had.
Wave
I
2.
had we had Wave 2 and Wave 3. We never had anything from Wave 1.
I saw
That's what happened here.
and
Is like,
that's it.
we had Wave 1, and then they switched. They skipped Wave 2, and then they went directly to Wave 3 and 4.
Weird.
I never
Yeah.
saw Wave 2 Deluxe Voyagers.
Oh yeah,
like
4. I
once.
forgot Wave 4 as well. We had
But
that.
Bumblebee happened directly when COVID was at its peak. So distribution was shit. Nothing was in store. And yeah, so I'm glad I have him.
All right, Raziel, you're up, man.
All right. I'm going to go with Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Origin Bumblebee. I'm going to put that mofo in S.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I recently just got a second one of those to make into a custom glyph.
I don't have any, and they're expensive in Canada.
Yeah.
You don't have that. My Toys R Us has like 20 of them. You want one? I'll go get you one tomorrow morning.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue. I always have a hard time saying yes, so I'll just give you that heads up. And
Yeah, but we can, like, I'll make it cheap shipping and all. Like, if you want one, I'll go get you one.
There you go. Take it up. Take the offer up.
Messenger me afterwards.
It's
we'll
good.
talk.
yeah, I'll have to think about it. I've already spent a lot on toys right now, so. But it is definitely something that
you can
I'm
never
not
spend
speaking
too
about
much on toys.
reimbursement on the same day, man. Don't worry. We'll negotiate something. No worries.
Oh.
You can
All right,
never
Brian,
spend
you're
too
up,
much
man.
on
What
toys.
are you gonna hashtag save Hot Rod this round, or are you gonna pick somebody else?
Good God. Save
you know.
Save Hot Rod for garbage can.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna put my favorite little guy right now, and I'm gonna put Scourge in A.
Oh,
I'm cool with that.
Throwing a curveball.
He was excellent. I don't
The
know
reason
why
why is
anybody wouldn't think he's new.
Honestly, I like the sweep, but I think the Scourge colors actually work better because
Yeah.
you know the sweep colors are very vibrant, but are they a little too vibrant? When you put it next to Galvatron and Cyclonus, it just kind of flashes. I kind of like the toned down colors of Scourge a little more. So,
and I will say the plastic quality on that figure feels like an older Hasbro plastic than the rest of the line does. Very
I
sturdy.
have more QC issues with the sweep.
Yeah.
I'm eager for that exclusive repaint for, I believe, the next Hasbro PulseCon, whenever that may be for him for Alpha Trion.
Yeah, that'd be a good. All you'd really have to do is change the head and cut the wings off.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much it. All right, let's break some more hearts. Let's go down to Studio 86 Jazz. Bottom row, first one. There you go. And let's throw that sucker into F. Not only does the backpack break because of the clear plastic issues, it yellows within a week. The legs are flimsy as hell, and the knees never stay tabbed in whatsoever. And on top of that, his thighs look so short. He's dude. I can't.
I don't know any of those.
Even the editress disapproves.
No,
That's
man.
fine.
My copy was perfect. There's no yellowing. Everything is fine. You just have to be careful with the backpack, like
I shouldn't have to be careful.
and everything.
That's right.
So I'm gonna put that in A so that he ends up in C.
Wow.
I don't understand how people are having issues with yellowing and everything with that. Like, I still have my copy from day one, and I have not had any yellowing.
Neither.
My G2 Megatron.
I used an objection. Okay.
And I will say this too about the transformation. What bugs me the most is the way the doors have to. You got to kind of flex the backpack a little bit to kind of get the doors to wrap around and tuck
You have
in
to be
properly.
careful.
Just
Okay, that I hate.
Yeah,
I don't really have that problem.
So that's why he's a C.
all right. Danny Dolphin is jumping out of the water with her choice right now.
I don't know. I'll just put the Cheetor in D, I guess, because like I just think the mold sucks. That one is better. I like
That
this
was the
one
better
more,
one,
the
that one.
Netflix one.
Yeah.
I like it
Gecko
more,
is
but-
actually him.
Yeah, it's just but yeah, it's just
That's
like it's so breakable. My legs are already bending and stuff. It's just like, come on.
But I heard that the blue was better, which it's true. But apparently the spots were not as good. Like the
Did
cheetah
they do a
spots
spotty
weren't the
job on
same.
it?
Wow, I mean,
Sorry?
nothing about it.
Did they do a spotty job on it, or
Oh yes,
Spotty job.
spotty job. There you go.
okay, I'm good.
Where's Anthony when you need him?
Yeah,
That was
All right,
bad.
Gutbutt, you're up, man. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Pick a Figure.
Nemesis Prime's gone, right?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I put that guy in
Yeah.
S, man.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take. Oh God. Let's take. I'm going to take Impactor, and I'm going to, even though I put the one before, and I said, hey, I would put that up like in S. I think for now, I think I'm gonna put him in B because that green is a weird green. It's still a good mold and a good figure, but that was a weird color scheme for him. I'm gonna say B.
Yeah.
Good mold,
Okay with
weird
B.
color scheme for him.
With 2 released already, did you really need it? Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, I agree. You didn't really need it, but it's kind of the same story with Wheeljack. So I put Wheeljack in B. Like, I like the mold enough, but again, I don't think we necessarily needed it.
I know
TFA?
Anthony said that he got these pictures from TF Wiki, but TF Wiki's wrong on so many of this. Like, where's Nightbird? I'm just looking. I'm like, there's no Nightbird. There's no
Didn't
like.
we do
there's no-
Nightbird and Siege? I think we did Nightbird and Siege.
Yeah, but then she was a Gen Select. So the listing on TF Wiki was, yeah, but that makes no sense. That was just weird.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the
It
TF
sort of
Wiki is a
does
big jacked
because
up.
that was whenever they're doing their whole cross promotional or cross licensing things. So even though it's a Gen Selects, it was released for Siege. It was
Well, that's like
Right, okay.
Tricranius. Like Tricranius is there, but we done him in
yeah,
Kingdom
we did him
last
in
week.
Kingdom.
Tricranius,
He was-
we did
he
him
was
last
close.
week.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
But,
Yeah,
okay, I'm going to take a controversial one in the Transformers community. I'm going to go ahead and take HasLab Unicron.
Ooh.
I want to put that up in A.
I'm okay with that.
I saw that in person recently.
The only
Isn't he beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, this thing, especially for a crowdfunded figure, it definitely has a lot of issues that a lot of people love to continuously point out and basically make this sound like it's the worst Unicron ever. I will say the one thing that I dislike about it is obviously a lot of what everyone else agrees is the panels for the robot mode. He has way too many panels in that robot mode. There could have been a more efficient way for storage, kibble storage for that, but you're also taking a robot like him and turning him into a full-fledged sphere. While it is,
Yeah.
yes, it's also
Well-
not shell forming. Not
And I
shell
wanna-
forming, shell forming.
Yeah.
I feel like it just gets way too much flack, in my personal opinion. I do hate, though, it was a crowdfunded figure, and I want to give a shout out to TF Addictress, aka Becky Angel Rose, for hooking me up with this beautiful thing because I was so dead set on getting it. We talked, negotiated basically, and she went ahead and pulled the trigger for me. And yeah, I mean, it's the transformation can be scary just because of how big it is and how heavy those ratchets and everything are. The shelf or the shell being in the robot mode is.
And I do want to add,
but it's still good in my personal opinion.
and I want to add something to that. What I love about that Unicron is, and I will say, I give Hasbro a lot of flack for copying engineering from G1 and making it modern day and doing all this stuff. But what I do love about that Unicron is that it's a throwback to the Beast Wars Neo Unicron that never came out. And if you guys remember, that figure was going to be a shell former as well. And the way the panels and the way the backpack and stuff sits on him is a huge homage to that prototype and that figure. But the one thing that I've always complained about on that figure is the bottom teeth are not painted.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that would have cost them 2 cents per figure. And if I'm paying for it and I'm paying all the extra money to get a Titan class, I mean, that thing was an extra $400 above Titan class price point. You could have painted my bottom teeth silver. Just saying. Now I do have.
Go ahead.
I do have my own issues with HasLab because of that figure, but I do not take those issues out on HasLab at all. I love my Unicron. I really do. I really do. But that's my only complaint about the figures. The teeth should have been painted silver as well.
Can you
I
sell
think
it?
you could have had the teeth rather than the little gloopy figurines that came like they're garbage. Come on, let's be realistic. The little Galvatron and that little
that was just,
they're kind of trash. You could
I
have
couldn't
painted
even tell that was Galvatron. I thought I was looking at that. I was like, is that Grape Ape?
Yeah.
Great.
My only issue with this was like it's big. I'll give credit where credit is due. But my only issue with it, and I talked about often, was again, and you got to look at it at the time. You got to look at it in your country and whatnot. And I did price it out in a couple of different provinces here, and it ranged between $908 and $935. Plus, I know people who imported it and got it in, and guess what? When it got to the border, there was $200 worth of customs. That's $1,100 for a shell former. I'm sorry, it's not that good. I mean, it might be worth $200, but I'm sorry, I don't see $1,100 worth of value. I don't like HasLab. I don't think it should exist. If you got the confidence in your product, release it. I mean, it's an A, and I'm sure the reason I'm not objecting to it is because I'm sure as a Transformer, as a Unicron, like I get it, like it's big, it's impressive, like it's the biggest Unicron, blah, blah, blah. People don't mind the shell forming. We take the whole planet off if you want and have that next to the guy. You know, like I get all of that. But in terms of the value, in terms of the way it was rolled out, and considering the country I'm living in and, you know, the time that it was, again, it's one of those things that I think it was fine, but played by bad business decisions.
Yep.
That's
Right?
that's very fair. That's very fair.
Right?
Raziel Kane, you're up, man. What are you picking?
Spoiler pack Megatron, the first one. Yeah, put that in D. Useless repaint. And accessories weren't that great. Clear plastic, easy to break. So yeah.
I have to object.
Okay. TFA objection number 1.
All right, where are you putting it, TFA?
I want to say I want to put it in A so that way it at least goes to C.
So put him in B to C? Yeah, okay.
No, I said go for. I said I'd put him in A so that way
Okay.
he can C.
All right, so crowd, audience, where does this Megatron fall? Either B or C. You get the final deciding vote. Vote now in chat. Where does this Megatron go? B or C?
Is Anthony the one who's doing our movement? Placing
Yeah.
He's the one behind.
He's doing some job. He's some boy.
C.
Shady Bird says C.
Plus,
C,
you can't go wrong
C, I,
again.
you
You can't go
see.
wrong
Ryan
with-
says
can't
C.
go wrong with fossilizers. I mean, Skullivore was pretty cool. I liked it, and it's a nice little homage to Beast Wars Megatron's T-Rex Transcan, which was neat.
Okay. Ryan.
All right. So it looks like a C. So Anthony put him down in C. And we've got Brian at T fan page 101. What are you picking?
Hold on. Just trying to get something out of my teeth right now.
I may be the TF addict, but even I don't do that.
I'm thinking Anthony's going apeshit in the back because we have half an hour to do all of these figures.
It's
All right.
We got 40 minutes. It's all right.
40?
Hot
Okay.
Link in A. I'm gonna give it
What are you picking?
A.
Hot link at A. Okay.
Yeah, I just love the colors. I love that
Yeah.
mold in general. I didn't want to put it in an S tier because it's an older mold that's been reused so many times. But I appreciate Danny giving that to me. So
I
Yeah.
can't.
Sense
do that.
control values do it.
I will say the only thing that bugs me about that figure is we didn't get the rest of his squad. We didn't get a Sunstorm. We didn't
I
get
thought
the.
they were gonna do more too. Actually, yeah.
We didn't get the
Hey,
weapon.
input.
really.
Come on, keep this going. Come on, you got to make a pick.
Okay.
Andy's going to yell at us.
come on,
Okay. Got bots in a hurry to get home. So my next pick is going to take off for quite a few people, but I'm going to take that Studio 86 Hot Rod Blur and I'm going to throw him down into F. Just, the plastic quality felt cheap, and the fact that his arms cannot, his whatever the front end of his car cannot tab into the back of his arms, and huge so much copied engineering from the Titans Return figure that it's ridiculous.
You might as well keep Titans Return.
I don't
I
know why
wanna-
the engineering, rehash is like a bad thing. If it works, it works.
No, it's one of those examples where they took something pre-existing and they built up on it.
But that's just it. I don't think they built up on it at all. I think honestly they made it worse than the Titans Return figure because at least the Titans Return figure, the bottom of the arm section, it snaps in. It's able to hold itself up. That one just flops around. It doesn't.
Mine.
I think that's because that's when they didn't they use like a soft ratchet for that, and then for this one they just used a flat out pin.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be frictioned up, but it doesn't even hold itself up.
I had ratchets.
Yeah, mine were fine.
Yeah, mine was, and I'm biased for this guy because I just interviewed John Machida, but yeah.
I'll say this: if you guys want a Blur figure, get the Takara Legends Blur. That's an amazing figure.
Hard
Very
to
well
find.
done. And we got who's up next? Danny Dolphin. What do you got? What are you picking?
I'm gonna put Slag, I guess, and put him in, I guess, A maybe, because I like him.
You can't call them that anymore. It doesn't matter.
Or I don't know. I mean, is S too much or?
Nah, S. I would pick S.
Okay, I'd pick S. Then.
he's-
And I just want to, because he always comments on my channel and.
All right. So
I love that guy. But, yeah, no.
Slag is always commenting on everybody. If you guys don't know who we're talking about me Slag. That dude.
Me Slag. I love that guy.
That
Yeah,
guy
me
is
too. That's what I
awesome,
mean.
man.
Yeah, he's always
I've never met
boosting
him yet. I hope one day I can.
He always watches, but yeah, Anthony put always blabbers. Like I can't believe you put him in charge of this. But
Yeah.
Okay,
input's
since,
really good.
since it's my job now to shut up and only move this along, Gotbot, pick it, make it quick so we can move on down the list.
Okay, the hot rod and B.
We appreciate you input. Just want to say that.
Hot Rod and
I
B.
appreciate that.
I'm not
He's-
gonna argue.
I mean, he's a fine, mediocre deluxe. He was overvalued. There's nothing Voyager about it. All of his joints are the wrong color. All in, he's half the mass of a Voyager. He's a small deluxe. The engineering is nothing special, but he's a serviceable hot rod. He's very average, and he deserves an average position. B.
And I gotta
Alright.
say,
I skipped him to
on
be
that
fantastic.
bombshell alone, hashtag save hot rod, Gotbot gave in to peer pressure. So TFA, what is your pick? What do you got?
Hey, wait.
Okay.
I was
I
never going to
get
put him in
to
there.
use my objections, right?
Oh yeah,
You
Brian,
have
go
two
ahead.
objections left. Yep.
All right, here's where it starts. I agree.
Okay. So TFA, what do you got, man?
Uh,
I was building it up to be something worse, but no, I agree with that.
I want to go ahead and take reformatting Galvatron and throw him up in S.
Yeah,
The-
that
the,
Galvatron mold. I don't care what mold it is. It looks good.
Yeah.
Galvatron. Like I said, I spoke about this highly in the Kingdom episode. I'm going to say
Yep.
it again here. You cannot go wrong with that Galvatron mold. That is easily one of the best Generation 1 inspired Galvatrons that we've got to this day. They went ahead and tried a couple of times. Titans Return one didn't do it. The Universe one, for God's
Right.
sake, didn't do it. That was a deluxe. We finally have that one Galvatron that everyone's been, scraping at the bottom of the barrel for, and they're doing so much with it that I hope we get to see even more done with it. Like, could anyone imagine this thing painted in like Energon Megatron colors? Like, I would buy that. Do like a legacy Energon Megatron. Energon Universe Megatron from that. Like, yeah, he doesn't transform into a jet, but who says he has to?
And I think that is the only figure that's been on all of these, or that mold has been on all of these grading shows that we've been doing that has been S ranked.
Yep.
If I remember
Well, I mean,
correctly.
aside from Siege and Earthrise, because he didn't show up till Kingdom, but yeah,
Yeah.
he has been the most consistent because I mean I don't
Yeah.
think anyone can really complain with this Galvatron whatsoever.
I hate.
I
this
got the
Galvatron.
legacy version
The,
and I'm
the
happy
paint
with
job
that.
though, I don't like that grid one for some reason.
I mean, it's
All
more
right,
of an
input.
option.
You got to keep this going, buddy.
Raziel Kane, what do you got, man?
I'll get
Netflix
him to shave back. Don't
shitstorm.
worry.
So Anthony, go for Netflix shitstorm. Top row, completely. Yeah.
Who?
Put this guy
He's
in
talking
F.
about he's talking about the Sparkless.
Yeah, for two reasons. First, we already had tons of Seeker. No, the Seeker.
Seeker.
Oh,
So,
the Seeker.
'cause
Okay.
there's Acid Storm, Iron Storm, and he needs Brown, so that's Shitstorm.
I always
Um,
call him Blind Wing.
The reason I'm putting him in there is that why would you have an army building figure and put him in the Netflix line when it's super rare to get them?
Mm.
And we already have 50,000 Seekers, so this guy
Triple R
is
repair.
useless repaint.
And I will say this,
Such
And
a
I-
bad
and I-
color.
Brian, you got an objection?
Yeah, I'm gonna object to that one.
So two objections.
I
from
actually
Brian.
I found it pretty easy to snag. It was on Walmart for a while, and so I like the Seeker mold. I actually really like the colors for it, so I would put it in at least A. So maybe C.
Yeah, so we end up in C. Okay,
Yeah.
Brian, two objections in.
And I will
So-
say this, and I want to say this:
where
if
did
you
it
guys
land?
want to see a proper shitstorm custom, head over to my channel and check out the custom that I made for Bobby Skullface, the shitstorm Seeker.
Hold on. You said two objections. I only did one.
No, you have two left.
Two left.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Brian, you're up, man. What are you picking? What do you see on the bottom there that you want to grab?
Everything looks delicious here.
Did I
All right.
object to something? I think I did.
Following up with the Seeker, I'm gonna put the Shattered Glass, Starscream, and I'm gonna put him in S straight up. I know about the yellowing problem. Okay, maybe A then actually, but I know about the yellowing problem. Mine's a little yellow, but not too bad. I just think the colors work. White and red, pretty color scheme. Also, I'm Canadian, so very biased.
Put that back up, Anthony.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
No, Anthony. He just posted something in the private chat. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll just demaximize my screen and I'll take a look.
So let me see. So now we've got. Oh boy, I don't know where to begin. What's left here? I think I will take.
Now we're just dealing with the scraps now at this point.
Lots of repaints.
I think I will take the Ultra Magnus top first row top left.
The spoiler pack.
Yeah, the spoiler pack Magnus. I will put him down in C. It's just one of those things where I feel like that should have been, if you were going to use Ultra Magnus in that way, it should have been the Diaclone repaint, right? It could have been a Delta Magnus. It could have been anything else except for a lazy, grayed out repaint of that Ultra Magnus.
So that's why I'm going to
be the spoiler of this stupid thing. That's still but we never found out what exactly was the spoiler. We had a rung in there. Is that supposed to be the whole Alpha Trion protocol thing?
That's true.
He looks like he's a dead corpse supposed to be the spoiler? We don't know.
Yeah, but I'm going to eject and put him in F so he ends up in D.
Okay. Yep. Now, Danny, what do you got? What are you picking out of the bottom of the barrel here?
I'm going to take the Fangry. I really like it, but it had such loose, crappy legs. But I
could never find the 4-pack.
I waited for a Fangry. Yeah, I know. I got, there was only 3 in my town, and I got one of them. So
I had 3 at my Toys R Us, but it went quickly.
Yeah, same.
Once at Target, never again.
But what do you guys think? B or C? I don't know. I can't figure it out.
B.
I feel like he would go in B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I really love the character. I waited for him to come out, but then his legs were just trash.
Another Japanese character from, that media.
My legs were fine, luckily, but I know that a lot of people had the trash legs.
All right, Gotbot, since you spoke last, it's your turn. What are you picking?
I'll take that Hound, and I'm going to put it in D, and I'll tell you why. Because apparently, whatever happened with the overspray, like the heads snap off on all of them. So I'm going to say that's a problem, and that's something that should have been rectified before this was ever put out to like mass retail.
Wait, that's what marked it?
So I'm going to throw it in B because it's a QC failure.
Okay.
And now that we're rushing on through all this TFA, what do you got, man? What do you pick?
I want to go ahead and pick the Decius Army drone.
Yep.
I want to throw that up in B. It's another character to add to the Quintesson faction. Granted, it's a new type of Quintesson this time around. It's an awesome army builder. My buddy and fellow TF reviewer member, Crimson Raptors, did a really sick Trailbreaker custom from that. So there's a lot of potential for whatever it is you want to do with that. And he just looks cool. And he was actually surprisingly easy to get.
Yeah, he was. Raziel Kane.
I'm gonna take the Netflix Sparkless, and put that in D, because another useless. Why would you put a Netflix figure as an army builder?
Only copy of that mold I got.
Because
really, it's the. I'm lucky. I have 2 Siege. I have Barricade and Prowl.
I didn't like it. I thought it looked like a. How can I say this delicately? I thought the alt mode looked like a marital aid. if you know what I'm saying. I hated the alt mode. I was like, no. But this one,
I actually preferred this alt mode to the Earthrise one, but not this paint.
I like a car that looks like a car, not like a marital aid. Thanks. And I got this one because I was like, well, it's too dirty to be a marital aid, but it's got a ton of paint on it. So, yeah, why not? So I got it. But D, I'm not going to argue.
Brian.
All right, Brian, you're up, man. What are you picking?
Can I use another one of my objections, please? Your
Yep.
Honor.
Yeah, go for it.
So Spike Wiki, I want to put an A.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like that figure
Don't
a
have it.
lot.
Which one?
Okay.
I don't.
I think he's talking about the SS86 one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
86.
The 80.
Yeah.
So you want him in A, so he ends up okay. Chat.
All
we
right,
need a
chat.
vote.
What are you picking? B or C for Spike Witwicky, the Studio Series
I
86?
really like the
B
figure.
or
The
C?
one thing I don't like is the shoulders can't move as far forward, but if you turn it the other way around, it's like
Wait, I
nothing.
thought for the ones that were already on the list, we save until the end, and then we can move anywhere with our remaining.
Yeah, but I
objectives.
wasn't here for that.
Yeah, but he
so-
wasn't here
okay,
for that
gotcha.
one, so yeah, I'm just kind of letting that slide. So
Okay.
we've got 3 C's. So I guess let's go ahead and throw them up in the C from D.
4C, yep.
Don't
Yeah,
have
like
it,
I
can't
said,
take it.
man. Like I said, dude, that figure. Come on, Hasbro. It's a human. Paint some freaking eyes on the guy. It's not.
Oh
that,
God, that's the reason I didn't get him. No eyes.
Yeah, same here.
And as far as my actual choice, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the lesser ones and I'm going to put Decepticon Mirage. I think I'm going to put him in B because I
Sure,
like
you're
his
generous.
almost Viacon or Morecon, whatever it was from Rescue Bots. I don't remember the name, but I like that particular color scheme on that mold. So
Yeah,
Oh, you're talking about the Moorbot.
Morbot,
Yeah.
sure. Morbius,
It's Morbin time.
it's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time. All right. So on that note, let me see. I want to take. Let's take Cup. Let's take
Which
Studio
Cup?
86 Cup. The 86 Cup.
Yep.
I'm gonna put him, dude. I'm gonna put him in C, mainly because of the fact that it's a huge copy of Engineering from Magic Square's Cup, and I just kind of feel like if you're gonna copy Engineering, copy your own Engineering, especially multi-billion-dollar company, and they're copying third-party engineering like that. Just doesn't really sit well with me. And I get it. Third party steals Hasbro's engineering, combiner warning the legs and all that stuff. I get it. Right.
Yeah.
But multi-billion-dollar company, I
Mm.
just feel like shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff.
But
Video.
if you add decals to it, he's great.
Danny,
Video.
Danny, what are you doing? What are you picking?
The reflector from Siege, because I do like it. I'm gonna put it, or from Netflix. I'm gonna put it in B.
Scrap face.
Scrape face or scrap face? Is it scrap face? Scrape face?
Scrap
Yes.
face.
I like the original mold and the other G1 one a lot, but I liked having all 3 cameras set up. Made me feel like a boss. So
I still need 2 more reflectors.
from Netflix, yeah,
Well, from the
or a
mainline
regular
or
one.
anything.
All right, Gutbot, what are you picking?
Where did I don't know where Scrapeface just went.
B.
Went to B.
Oh, B. Okay. All right. Cool. I will take I'll take the other cup, and I'll throw the other cup next to the other cup. I'll put it in C. I don't think it's any better or worse. It's just different.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
I think he's more of a piss off though, because that's a more cartoon accurate one than the
it
Studio
though?
Series 86 Cup.
Is
Yeah,
it
it
though? 'Cause that one's kind of blue, not green. So, is it though?
Yeah, but the windows.
But that's
and
kind of the whole point. Is
I mean, they even the designer themselves, Evan Brooks from the Fan First Fridays.
I don't care what Evan says. He's full of crap. That's like saying, listen to Mark Mar or whatever his name is. He's full of crap too.
I'm just saying. I was gonna say the whole reason he was part of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee toy line was because they didn't really, they didn't have a place for him in the SS86 line. Like they made that cup first, and then he pitched the idea of doing the cartoon accurate one for Buzzworthy because he wanted to use that deco.
yeah,
Oh, it's my turn.
Should have been more green.
he should have been the only one.
All right, TFA, what do you got?
No pressure.
Oh, I feel an anxiety attack. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Buzzworthy Bumble.
That's giving me anxiety.
That's scary. Take it away, Anthony. Take it away.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Nemesis Primal.
Mm.
I'm gonna throw that up in. I might be biased. I'm gonna throw it up in S.
Ooh.
Nemesis Prime repaint.
I only have one objection left, so I won't object.
I like
Either
the
reason.
idea of a Nemesis Primal, and I just found out not too long ago that apparently this was based on a Kobayashi Toys repaint or something like that from Takara for like one of those little candy toys. I think that's what they're called. It was like a little miniature, like scale model version of it. I had no idea. Kobai, thank you.
Oh, hey, Chauncey.
I had no idea that Nemesis Primal was even a thing that existed up until then. And the fact they did this, and they also gave the battle mask to this Primal is a really neat touch. The only thing that holds it back, obviously, is that it was in a stupid Target exclusive 4-pack.
All right, Raziel Kane.
You're going to put this bad boy here, and you're going to put him in S with his brothers.
Sludge.
Yep.
Good deal.
So
he was
cool.
just cited in
Look,
Jacksonville,
he can
Florida,
fish.
and I'm hoping he
He can
shows
fish. You know? So he's great.
And we discovered it could turn its head.
Yes, we did, Brian. Thanks to you.
All right. Brian, what are you picking, man?
Oh, God. There aren't that many figures that I actually own. A lot of these I kind of skipped out on.
I'm sorry, who did
First of all, I
Raziel
just wanted to say... Sorry, what?
I
Who
picked
did
Sludge.
Raziel pick?
You pick Sludge.
Sludge. Where'd you put him?
S.
Put him in S.
So
I don't have him, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
So I don't know if RC should be on the list because she hasn't been released yet, so we don't really know.
We have a couple unreleased one.
Yeah.
I think
well,
it's
at least those we kind of get an idea
The
because they're
mold, yeah.
repaints. But
I mean, I think RC should be. We have T30, which already exists, and this is a T30.
I know, but it's also very different from that. But anyways, I don't know. All I got is the Buzzworthy Bee sweep and that Ratchet and the Megatron. Perceptor. So I think the comments are blocking my way. I can't see. I'm gonna put Megatron, the Shattered Glass one, in B. I like the mold. I like the accessories. But my problem with it is I can't get the back end to tab in right. I could get it on any other repaint or mold on that, but for some reason that particular one I can't. It's even worse when you don't have the legs in front. So in the jet mode, that just kind of flops around.
Piss you off that he's just a Siege Megatron badly transformed with added accessories?
No, because with all the other generations figures, they're more based on the current line rather than what was done years ago, but it still has the accessories in reference to that. So
plus that Megatron is supposed to be based on the original BotCon toy with that vehicle mode because he was just a reprint of the Energon Megatron.
Plus, also, I want to give him a lot more blue too.
I want to say this. I will say this about that Megatron. That Megatron should have just been a repaint of the Super Megatron and just been done with it. Because at the end of the day, that Super Megatron was a jet and a tank and engineered to be both. They didn't have to make a new tooling or make a new anything for that figure.
That would have made more sense.
And it'd be easy repaint because what are you going to repaint that into anyways, right? So
exactly.
Yeah.
So let's see. Since getting a little crunch for time, I think I will take a figure. I'll be the first one to take a plunge, and I will take a figure that honestly I haven't experienced yet. That I probably won't, just based on what I've seen of the pictures and stuff like that. But I'm going to take the 86 Perceptor, and I'm going to put it in C. Because at the end of the day, after transformation, there should not be a gaping hole in his back. That should have been a flap. There could have been an easy flap to fix that, and that is not.
I won't argue. He's I love Paul Hiding, but this I don't like the transformation. I think it's too simple. He's just I'm like this.
He's like on yoga.
I'm not gonna object, but I
definitely
don't agree to it. So
that's what the G1 toy did.
Yeah, exactly. I know, but I didn't like the G1 either. So
all right, that's fair.
But the G1 had more stuff. You could move the dials and look, you could use it as a microscope. Like it was shit, bad quality, you couldn't see crap, but still you could pretend. This one is just fixed. So he's less valuable than a G1 to me.
All right,
If
Danny,
you-
swim upstream. What are you picking?
Yeah, I'm gonna put deep cover in C because I actually really like the figure. I like the color. I just don't really like that mold to begin with, and it's been repainted so much. But if they
I
did that in
prefer
like
the black.
the like the new Lambo that they have, the Earthrise of the the Sideswipe new one, I mean, I would put it higher. But I love the blue. It reminds me of a
Good.
cop or something. Yeah,
Makes for a good auto trooper.
yeah, I love them. I'd want to get my hands on them, but can't find them. I mean,
All right, Gotbot, break some hearts
I'm-
to the honest reviewer. Go ahead.
I'm going to take Sideswipe and I'm going to put it right next to Danny's deep cover.
Nah.
Mhm.
Just nah.
No, it's good.
It's my
Yeah.
feelings on Sideswipe. Nah.
yeah, it's good.
Well, that we had the option for like the battle damage collection from the cartoon. They could have saved it for premium finish to build that out more, but oh well. Oh shit, my pick. I'm
Yep.
gonna go ahead and take Junkyard. SS86 Junkyard. I'm gonna throw that boy up in S.
Yeah, I could see that.
I just got him recently. I'm up to
believe
30
it.
now, but I love the Junkions. I'm
Man,
eager for
this
more.
line is terrible. Look at all the S ranks.
I'm eager for more, and I want third-party companies, someone out there, anyone, if you have the talent for it, make conversion kits somehow for based on the other Junkions. Like, do the one that has like one of the front wheels in the stomach area. Like, just make
All right,
more.
Raziel Kane, you're up, man. What do you got?
Coronation Starscream in D.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
No, D.
D. Dog. Yeah.
Because you don't
Spare me the
get that
mockery.
much for the price.
Well, this is
Not
just
bad.
anyway.
It's not that great of a mold to begin with.
No, the Artrise mold is good. You know, they added some stuff, but it's just the throne, and it's good if you want to reenact scenes, but
I need it for my SS86 line, but that's it.
All right, Brian, what are you picking?
Oh, it's my turn! Yay! Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put the Shattered Glass Ratchet in. I think C. It's fine. It's not really anything much. I like the cyan color, but
yeah.
I don't like the re-engineering from the Siege
He's
mold.
good,
I feel like that could have just been its own mold, like how they do with the Dotson brothers. I think that would have been better, but yeah, it's not the worst thing I've handled. It's not the best. So, C.
All right.
Our input.
And I guess I will
jump scare.
I will take Shatterglass Blur, and I'll put him down in F for the exact same reasons I put Blur down there.
How do you make an exclusive worse? Like, I got that from my girlfriend, and I love you, sweetheart. Not talking shit about
It's
you.
more
or anything.
floppy. Mine is
It's
anyway.
a figure. But it's like, I got that, and my regular Blur can have the arm panels be held in place just fine, but on that one, it's like one of them is floppy as erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
See,
All right,
the
Dan.
things that in Canada, at GameStop, that's where the Shattered Glass stuff is sold, and we only have Starscream and Megatron, and we had the 2-pack with Optimus and Ratchet. We never saw Goldbug. We never saw
Jetfire.
Blur, and I'm just gonna go and say that we probably won't see Jetfire, Ultra Magnus, and Blaster.
I agree.
So if I want to have my Delta Magnus, I have to pay buttload of shipping.
But it's not. Well, two things. It's not Delta Magnus, and I know they advertise it as such, but it's not Delta Magnus. Delta Magnus has yellow eyes, not red.
I can toy hacks this.
And that's fair. And Danny, you're up. What do you got? What are you
Yeah,
picking?
I agree with like what Brian said about the sweep. I'll put him in B because yeah, I really do like that mold, but the other one it does go better. The darker one, the Scourge with everyone. I wish I did
Yeah.
buy
Sweep?
9.
Didn't
Yeah.
Sweep,
Didn't
yeah,
they-
and
Yeah.
me. I
I
have
wish
it.
I didn't. Now I wish I bought 9 Scourges, not 9 sweeps.
Didn't they flop the color palette though? Because wasn't the more vibrant one for the sweep the G1 toy color for Scourge? And
Yeah,
then,
mine.
Yeah.
I will say
would
this.
still-
I think I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen any sweeps on sale because
There's so many
stores
of them.
everywhere. You
I
can
know
find
still
there's probably
Barcelona's,
some
yeah.
of them.
them at Walmart.
But I'm gonna. One thing I love about both of those is the way he's able to hold the rifle.
Mhm.
Like he's able to hold it like a rifle, 2-hand.
Yeah, it
You
feels
know?
more
Yeah.
natural compared to a
It
lot of other
looks
figures.
so good.
Yeah. All right, Godbot.
I'm going to take that glorious Jetfire and I'm putting that sucker up an S.
Because of
I
the
love
molding.
I love the black. I love the purple. I love that the green highlight accent is there. And honestly, I was going to skip the Commander class Jetfire altogether, and now I have two of them, and I love both of them. I can understand people want to argue it, but it blew me away so much. And I mean, purple's my favorite color. Black is sleek. As a plane, he looks menacing, and as a bot, dude looks menacing. Had going S for me.
Yeah, I need it.
You gotta
I agree with that.
point out
TFA?
that Danny and Godbot, you haven't used any objections yet, and we're in the last 8, so you have to object a little bit.
You don't have
know,
to. You don't have
You
to.
have to.
I'm submissive.
TFA, what do you got?
Let's go ahead and take Tricranius, and I'm going to put that up in S.
Nice.
So this would be a
Yeah,
good
like
spot
that.
to object.
No, I like it. I love it.
Well, dude, the molten lava colors. I said the same thing.
Yeah,
in Kingdom.
the
You
colors.
cannot go wrong with it.
I honestly
It's a
want to
good
eat it because
gecko
it
for
runs
that.
with
Plus, it's a
jelly.
you can't go wrong with it. Plus, it's a Triceratops other than a Styracosaur.
It's the best bone guy they've done, I think.
It would be nice if it wasn't a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
All right, Raziel Kane, what are you thinking, man?
I'm thinking Shattered Glass Blaster as D.
Has anyone found out what his colors are based off of yet?
Yeah, this is what Blaster would look like if he ate bad shrimp.
His colors are based off of this. Is the rest of the yellow and gray plastic they have left, so let's put it on this guy.
Yeah, I don't like the colors, and I hate the fact that I don't hate it, but I mean they put the Shattered Glass Rewind with that, so we're getting another cassette, but he's like red instead of because he's a Shattered Glass. So I don't know, I don't like this color.
I'm just asking because
Star Glass Rewind is red.
All right, Brian, what do you pick?
Oh God. The only one I have is the Bumblebee, and I'm not sure if I want to use that because people aren't gonna like what I put him in.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, go
Don't
ahead.
have it.
B.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't care.
Same.
Wait, which one? Oh,
That guy's shelf warming at Toys R Us like crazy still.
He's not a fantastic figure, but I appreciate Trans Aaron 38 for sending it. Because I wasn't gonna pay deluxe price for it. Toys R Us sucks.
Did you see it at Toys R Us out west though?
Nope, we
Yeah,
didn't
same.
find it, but it was online for a while. So
it's funny. This was the bumper before
What
bumper.
do we got? One pick each left.
So
About
just about. Let's
Yeah,
make
good,
somebody
good.
use an objection. I'm gonna take Studio 86 RC and I'm gonna slap her down in the F.
what?
Why? Why?
I'll keep my last objection
in all,
for later.
truthfully,
I
in
mean,
all
I'll
honesty,
object. I mean, I
No,
guess I'll
okay.
object to it.
no, but in all honesty, it's a retool of the Thrilling 31,
Which
and
is
again,
magnificent.
no, okay, look,
There's
I know
no-
I've been on here and and hold on, listen. I know I've been on here praising Earthrise RC, but if you're gonna give us something new, give us something new. You know, and the fact that they called Takara and they're like, "Hey, do you mind if we retool this figure?" And it's Takara, yeah, okay. Dude, you had to ask permission to retool a figure. Number one, that's just weak sauce. Number two, at the end of the day, it's a retool of a figure that we already got a decade ago.
I never got
Come
it.
Yeah,
on.
but Hasbro's a shit company. So what do you expect them to do?
I expect them to take her out of the line and give us a brand new mold next year in another Studio 86 line, not regurgitate a figure from
They
10
won't do
years
that. That's
ago
not how that
and add a
company works.
couple of hinges and an ab crunch. I can't get behind that idea, man. No.
But that's not how the company works. That's not what people are willing to accept. They've proven it over and over that people, and I've said it on my channel and gotten a lot of flack for it many times, people in this fandom are willing to accept lesser quality and smaller sizes and repaints at higher prices because I want that. And that's as far as they think. So I'm going to use objection because I haven't used one yet. I'm going to use it for RC. I don't think she's magnificent, but I'm going to say A so that she lands in a C.
And she'll land in
Ooh,
C.
what a mind twist.
Hey, and you know what? She'll land in C when she starts to yellow like crazy too.
Oh,
so.
she's definitely going to yellow. Oh, for sure she's going to yellow. 100%.
Oh, you should
Yeah,
see my
but then-
Cyberburst Deluxe RC.
I'll
She's
just repaint
crap.
her. I'll just
Right.
repaint.
Let's see. Danny,
Danny.
Shoot.
you're up.
I'll just play safe. I'll just put the red alert and see.
Ah,
fair.
you took mine. That's what I was
Yeah,
going to do.
I'm so.
another cool little battle damage deco. I think they
I
could
know
have
I
saved
copied
all-
you, got bottom. Sorry.
No,
All right,
you
y'all,
didn't. Nice.
You're up, man. What do you got?
I'm going to take that other black arachne and put it in D because it doesn't have the
Okay.
tag to break.
All right, yeah, because she was an F for you last time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
one doesn't have the chest tab that can break, so I'll give it a D.
Mine did break, and it's actually better for it.
Right?
Why did they
The
include
Kingdom one hasn't broken yet on mine, so.
All right, TFA, what are you
Hasn't
picking?
broken on mine either, but
Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cliff Jumper, and I'm going to put him up in A.
yeah.
Yep.
All right.
He's
Cartoon
a good.
Gecko is really good. The paint doesn't chip on this one's shoulders or any other area compared to the Earthrise one, and he just looks leagues better in my personal opinion.
I wish that they didn't keep including that stupid bazooka, but
I agree.
yeah,
it would have been nice to actually
makes
have
more
like his
sense,
blast
'cause now
cams
this
done
one's
and such,
cartoon
but
accurate.
no, they're just like, oh hey, let's throw in the bazooka because one, it can turn to the hydrofoil, and two, it's the one thing that we see him use in the very first episode of G1.
Exactly.
Well,
but it
not-
makes sense on this one because
It's like
he's the cartoon color.
Yeah,
Well, not only that, tell me you're proud of an accessory. Come on.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like a meme now. They used it to death.
I know. All right.
I want to make a really long bazooka now.
Yeah.
I might
Razzle
actually
King?
try that now.
I'm gonna go with Magnus. And as much as I hate the Kingdom mold, I'm gonna put this guy in A because of the colors. And yes, the eyes are not the right colors, but I can use a marker. I don't care. If I'm able to get this guy, he's gonna be. I've been looking for a blue truck for a long time. I would have loved to get a G1 Ultra Magnus, the blue one back then. And
Delta Magnus.
yeah, would have loved to have that.
All right, Brian. Where are you putting SG Goldbug?
I'm trying to pick which figure. Hold on.
Okay, take your time.
We're good. I'm gonna go get a drink.
This might be a while. I think I'm gonna put Crimson Raptors in. Oh no, he's not one of the choices. I think the duck with the S should go in A.
What? Okay,
I think
Danny,
the
you have
colors are
3
better.
objections left. Godbot, you have objections left.
And you
I
have
got-
to
I
use
got
them. You're forced to use
2
them.
left, don't I?
Yeah,
I
you
think I have
have 2.
1.
Danny has 3. Input has 2. I have
Yeah, I'm not going
1.
to get to use all 3 of them, I guess.
Brian has 1, and TFA has 2.
Oh, I have 2? Cool.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
only
but
got chance now
this
to
is
use
the
one
last
mold.
figure, so if you want to object, that's now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
You guys want to use?
I'll object to one Shatterglass Blaster into B. I like the colors on it, and I
So
think
he
the
ends
mold
up in
is-
C.
I'd agree. I like
We would
No,
end up in
these.
C.
I think these are the last
No,
objectives.
these are the ones where you can
can
move anywhere.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
these are the ones that
We're
you
at
can
the end
anywhere.
now. Okay. So do we say, as usual, we just do one that we can move to any category?
Yes.
Or do we
Yes.
want, like Danny could switch 3?
No, one. You got one pick, any category.
Okay.
Okay, then never mind the
hold on,
black.
Okay, never
Let-
mind that. Okay.
Let's let Ninja Bill do his first because we told him that he would get a chance at the end
Yes.
to use one of his. So
Mhm.
let's let
Okay,
Ninja Bill go
Ninja Bill
first.
move 1.
Ninja Bill, I know you're in chat, and if you're still around,
No pressure, Ninja Bill.
which one of these figures, Ninja Bill, would you
Ninja
want to
Bill.
move?
Ninja
Use
Bill.
your one objection now to wherever you want.
Come on.
Do it.
He's being all
it.
ninja y right now.
Is he gone?
I can smell you.
Actually, let's go ahead and keep this going until Ninja Bill picks his. Danny, or who's next? Yeah, because Brian went. So I guess I'm up to use my
Shouldn't you
objection,
be first?
right?
Yeah, do yours.
So let's see, man. Truthfully, I'm kind of happy with the list, but if I have to,
Ninja Bill just said.
Of course, you go for one of mine.
All right, Ninja Bill moves Nemesis Prime down to C. Netflix Nemesis Prime.
Ooh.
He's in
Primal.
right now.
Nemesis
He's in S.
Primal.
Oh, Primal
Second.
then C.
Or Primal, sorry.
Right.
You know what? I am gonna take the Studio 86 Spike. He's in B rank right now.
No, he's
And
No, he's C.
He's on
No.
C. Why?
the 86 Spike?
Yeah, the 86
Yeah,
spike
he
was
was
Yeah,
in
C.
C.
Then what's that spike? What's that white spike that's
That's
in
that.
B?
That's the target
Huh?
one. I think.
No, there is no spike in B.
So the target one
There's
is
no
in
spike in B.
the
Yeah.
lower one.
Okay, then you know what? Then scratch the 86 spike. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just move the 86 spike down to D because at the end of the day, it does frustrate me that Hasbro didn't paint a face on a human.
They
So
never do,
stupid.
though.
No.
All right,
You're
Danny,
right, but
you got
they
your
never
one
do.
objection?
Yeah,
What are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
put the Shattered Glass Blaster in B because like I really like the color scheme. I don't know what people are hating on. I love the little teal in the mix with white. I've always wanted that original G1 set they had with both of them back in the day. But it's like $340 for like some G1 figures.
All right, Godbot, what are you picking? Where are you moving?
Yeah, I'm just looking there now. I'm gonna take. Oh God, this is rough. I'm, you know, they're not quite abstract failures. I'm gonna take the blur that you put in F, and I get why. And I'm gonna put the regular blur in C because at least it functions. It's not perfect by stretch of imagination.
Not
But-
perfect, but it functions. Okay.
Yeah, it's serviceable.
All right, TFA.
It's gonna seem really redundant, but I'm gonna counter object to Ninja Bill's objection. I'm putting Nemesis Primal back up in S.
Okay.
Betrayer.
Sorry, Ninja Bill. You just got ripped.
Should you guys like even it out and put him in A? Then?
Wow.
No, there's no more anywhere.
All right, Rajul Kane, what are you picking, man? Where are you moving?
In the A line, the third figure, that Bumblebee repaint is going to go down to D. Great mold, but I don't like the repaint.
I can get that.
Keep going. Yeah, there you go. Put that
All
in
right.
D.
All right. And Brian, T-Fan page 101. What are you
Man,
moving?
you guys are not gonna like my Spike Wiki review tomorrow. It's being posted. I'm gonna say not in B. I like that
Hey.
figure.
Yeah.
I think he's a nice, fun, simple little figure, and I don't really have a problem with it.
Justice for Sharkticons.
Okay, and now Anthony, we know you're in the background, but you move one. You
Yeah.
have at least one.
Yeah,
thing
we
to
should give
say.
Anthony an
Come on, man,
objection.
get yourself
That's
involved.
Yeah.
that's
I'm
fair.
so tired of Anthony making us do all the work,
Yeah, exactly. How terrible,
making us do all the choices.
Anthony. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
be
no.
Oh,
What's he doing?
he's
Oh,
moving
What's he
on
moving?
from B to A. There you go.
No, he's going
Hashtag
to-
save
was
hot
that?
rod.
Save Hot Rod. Hashtag Hot Rod.
Wow,
did
you
nothing
guys
wrong.
like. I'm gonna say this. Anybody who supports that hot rod likes being taken advantage of. I'm gonna stand by it. If you support that hot rod, then you
I got
like
mine
being
for
taken
free, though.
advantage of. And when prices and stuff go up, don't complain because you did it to
God, but
yourself.
I didn't buy Hot Rod because I have the classics one from
Heck yeah.
2008, and that's
Heck
I
yeah.
have the Toy Axe decal, and he's a fantastic figure. He even has
Agreed.
the little saw. I love
Agreed.
this guy. I found him for $10 on Facebook.
Look, man,
mine
I'm here
Right.
for-
I
I'm
didn't
here for
pay
a fun
for it.
time, not
It
a
was
long
given
time.
to
I'm going
me,
to enjoy what I want.
And on that bombshell, I want to say thank you guys for joining us on this live stream. And we're gonna go round table just like we did. We're gonna introduce ourselves and tell you exactly where you can find us. I am the N-PUT, the input. You guys can find me over on my YouTube channel. That's Inputs, Reviews, and Customs. And you guys can find my stop motion series over on N-Put 2.0, one word. And that's where I'm starting up my Transformers Yellow Jacket series, a sequel to Transformers Deep Cover, my other stop motion series. And yeah, it's trucking along, baby. And I hope you guys join me for along the ride. And Danny, you're up. Where can they find you?
They can find me all over the internet, but the best place for the Transformers and nerd content, I guess, is on YouTube. I haven't posted anything regularly, but I actually got some new logos and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm working on some background stuff for my return. So then on Instagram you can find me shoving toys in my mouth and all that good stuff. And that's the safest places to find me on the interweb. Where can they find you, Godbot?
I'm easy to find. You Google me. I'm out there. Coming up on Monday, we're going to have the top 10 QC issues. It was a weird one to have to count up the votes for. We are going to take a look at, sort of unexpectedly, but I'm glad I got it, the buzzworthy click jumper next week. In the next couple of weeks, when I kind of get out for the summer, I'm going to put a big push on to finish season 2 of Universal Collision and dive deep into season 3. I also plan an update for my Lyle Kaiser custom. Again, within the next month, I'm thinking. But Twitter, Instagram, down in the bottom of any of the videos, and I'll throw it in there now because I don't say it enough. Certainly when I'm outside my own channel, don't forget, man, that somehow, some way, each and every day, each and every one of you do make a difference. I don't even know who's after me. Who's after me?
TFA.
TFA.
The one and the only. Well, there are many TF addicts, but that's beside the point. Weep Grog and Weep Danny Bong. You can find me here on YouTube. That's youtube.com/TFA1024, the TF Addict. You can also find me on Instagram. That's instagram.com/TFA1024, as well as my alt account for live streams because Instagram still has me temporarily banned there. As well as figure photography, as well as Transformers news. I will try to get that up and running very soon. And stay tuned for Transformers Divided Mind, hopefully coming out soon-ish. I don't know 100% when. Also, please tune in on June, I believe Anthony said 18th. Yeah, June 18th. There's no time yet, but I'm going to be hosting my first ever TF Reviewer stream, and it's going to be on a discussion of mental health. And I would really love if any of you here would like to join that, or if anyone in the TF Reviewers group would like to. So tune in June 18th. No time just yet. I might aim for like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And feel free to come join in the conversation. Love to have you.
All right, Rajiel Kane, what you got, man?
I got nothing. No, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube at Raziel Kane Reviews, where I do voice actor spotlight and toy review, toy hacks review, live streams, and one voice actor interview with John Machida Jr. And that's about it. Just remember, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.
There you go, Brian.
Oh, God.
Can someone make a fan game just like Five Nights at T-Fan page?
Grimlock stabbed my chin when I did that. Hello, I'm Brian from T-Fan Page 101, where you can find the most lackluster videos ever. I do news stuff. I do reviews, including one on the Spikelet Wiki that everyone's gonna hate. I reviewed a Grimlock. I don't know why I'm pointing that one out. Twitter. I am Twitter and also Facebook. TFAN Page 101. You can find my links on my videos if you want to. But yeah, those are my YouTube channels there. So those are the two main ones. Don't you really want to come to my channel? Don't I really sell it? Go away.
And I want to say on that note, guys, if you guys disagreed with any of the list whatsoever, leave your comment down below why you like this.
Block you.
Why you hated the list. And TFA will block you for doing so.
Wait, what? Not me.
And don't forget, guys, all the links to our channels and everything else are down in the description below, so feel free to check it out. Yeah, you don't have to subscribe. Just at least go check it out. See if there's anything that you like there. And once again, thank you for watching this live stream. And yeah, well, guys, we'll see you next time. Later.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.